guys, it's Malick. I literally don't want to film right now, but I want to show you guys the holiday routine. I want to talk about what I'm doing for the holidays. I ordered Chinese food, and it's gross. I swear, okay, so I live in Austin. The problem is that I'm from New York. I come from having access to the best food of any demographic. 2 for 1, so I got 2 of these and I was like, oh, this is perfect because I don't have any food in the house, but more importantly, I don't have food for tomorrow and I'm going to work. This is perfect. I won't have to worry about buying food in the airport. I work 3 flights tomorrow. The beef tastes like chicken. Don't even want to think about why, like how cheap the beef is if it doesn't taste like beef. And I've started to buy really quality beef, like grass-fed beef, so I'm getting used to that. It just tastes kind of papery. It's just not good. And now I have 2 plates of it. So that's my life. Let's just talk about my schedule really quick. We can only play with our trips for a certain amount of time before the trip. Swapping and dropping and I want to work this, I don't want to work this. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I was like, if I keep the trip I have, I would have had to leave tonight, get to the airport in New York at about midnight, 1 a.m., and sit until almost 6 a.m. waiting for my report time, and then work 3 flights. And that is something I would do normally, but I have decided with how stressful and crazy the holidays can be, I'm not doing anything like that this month. My routine has shifted where instead of prioritizing, like that trip, for example, would have given me a layover in Boston and I really wanted to go to the Seaport markets, I would rather stay here tonight, pack tonight, leave in the morning and work when I get to New York. I don't live in New York, I live in Austin and I'm based in New York City. With the holiday travel and holiday customers that may have literally not flown all year, just leads to different things than I'm used to on the aircraft. Whenever it's summer travel or holiday travel, you just have people that don't really fly that often. You have to be on your A game. I'm just gonna lose the Boston layover and lose some hours of work, and instead I am going to Buffalo for 30 hours. So I'm okay with it though. I won't be home for a week. I have to pack for 3 different destinations. Thankfully, all of them are cold. Buffalo, New York, and Vancouver, Canada. My suitcase is staring at me. I also have to bring Christmas presents because I'm seeing my mom on this trip. I also have my grandma's Christmas present. I need to book my commuting flight for tomorrow. It was saying that it's full, but I don't think it actually is. Like, I'm seeing 2 different things. One saying it's full, one saying it's not. I have to be in my airline coat when I'm on the plane. When I get to my layover in Buffalo, you best believe you're not gonna have a clue that I'm a flight attendant because I'm gonna wear my North Face. I have not worn my coat since I last went to work. So yeah, now my suitcase is full. I'm not in a packing mood. When you're packing for this long of being away from home and with packing layers, because I need hoodies, long sleeves, so it takes up more space. It's not easy. I cannot, like commuting, it's just too much. It really is, especially from here. It's like I'm preparing for work at like 10 o'clock at night. I stay in way too many hotels with my job to not wear shower shoes in the hotel, so I also make sure I bring those. And then I'm just standing on my phone, distracted. I have to count on my fingers, like, okay, how many underwear do I need? Not even 7 is way too little, but it's gonna be 7 days. Oh, perfect. 23 seats, 4 standbys. I was scared there for a sec. Almost midnight, I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you in the morning. Oh, so early. Oh my God, I have to catch my commute. Okay, let's go. My Uber is here. You wanna know the most important part before I go? I'm not even gonna, this is it. This is the holiday routine. Oh my God, all right, let's go. I'm gonna wear this for boarding, for service. It's gonna be a fun day. Airlines rooftop, which is here at JFK. It's like one of the only airports, one of the few airports in the world allow you to go back outside once you're pre-security. And my airline, I'm pretty sure we're the only one at JFK with a spot like this where you can actually just come outside, breathe some fresh air prior to being on a metal tube forever. Right now, things are no joke here in New York. The turbulence coming in, oh my God, y'all. The turbulence was, oh God, that wind. It's like that brick New York cold. My feet are slipping on ice, but I really want to tell you guys what's going on right now. So it's so funny. Someone stopped me in the crew room. They're like, you should be vlogging. Like, what are you doing sitting down? Like, Alonzo, if you're watching, hi. While I was on my commute, I was getting notifications from my airline that basically my first flight is going to delay. If I didn't share this already, today I'm working New York, Charleston, South Carolina, and back. So it's a Charleston turn, and then I was supposed to end up in Buffalo working that one last flight. Because we're now delayed on JFK Charleston, we are now delayed on Charleston JFK. And I actually looked this up from ChatGPT. I didn't know this was a thing. This is a new terminology in the aviation industry called aircraft rotation. Maybe it's not so new the first time that I'm hearing of it. Aircraft rotation is when, let's say the plane is supposed to go from JFK to Charleston, but that flight got delayed, right? Now Charleston JFK is delayed. Now the crew is delayed for working JFK Buffalo, even though that's on a totally separate aircraft. To save the customers that are on going to Buffalo the frustration and the headache of the delay, my airline's like, okay, we're just gonna take this crew off. We're gonna recrew this flight. We'll lay this crew over in New York. So today I'm laying over in New York City. I don't know why I'm like scared to wear it, y'all. I don't want to be a spectacle in the terminal. I just want to wear it on the plane, you know? Okay, here we are. Putting on my Santa hat. Oh, this is nice and warm. Right now, the plan is for us to deadhead to Buffalo tomorrow. The weather is snowy. There's ice on the ground, so planes probably have to be de-iced. When I came in, I saw like a long line to get to the runway. This is what leads to these aircraft rotation delays. We're like, oh, if it takes too long for a plane to get out, if they're sitting for an hour, the plane may have left on time, but it's just one of those days. I'm gonna try to bring my cheer with my hat. Hopefully, we're able to cheer the customers up. It's funny because it may feel like a joke, but these really are. These are the magical moments. You know, there may be people on my flights today that haven't flown all year, and I think that's so cool that like I'm their flight attendant. When they book that flight back in, oh God, it's freezing. I genuinely do like I'm glad I'm working. I'm glad to be working. I love working for the holidays. Like I've thought about taking time off for the holidays, and I'm like, but literally it's my favorite part. It is so cool when you literally, like, of course all year we're doing this stuff, but when you literally get to connect people with their family, with their friends, like that's so cool. And that's like the essence of this job, but during the holidays it feels so needed and so much more special. And I get to wear this. I get to dress up at work. But yeah, that's it. Commute was easy. The crew was incredible on American. They were so sweet to me, and I don't know, I'm just feeling very grateful, very high vibe. So we're just gonna stay in that. We'll see what the day holds. That's Terminal 6, by the way. I remember when that was just an idea. That's why you know manifestations can come true. That I had to be like 14 when I heard about Terminal 6. Now I'm 25, and the thing is a reality almost. Like that's crazy cool. And I'm gonna get to work out of that. That's so cool. All right, let's go. Let's go. It's too cold for this. I'm freezing. I'm freezing, y'all. Little Texas boy. Okay. All right. Gosh. Cannot yell at me because it is the holidays.
Promise. Promise not to. Promise.
Charleston turn went off pretty well. I just see myself growing so much in this job. I'm about to hit 3 years. It's crazy. I'm looking at a sign in the hotel that says Paris, and I've actually been there now if you haven't seen my Paris video. But yeah, I have a video I want to make regarding my 3 years. Very excited that I am growing in this job. Even though that was such an easy day, I had food all day. I didn't have to buy anything. Like, everything was perfect. We just had a delay, but I was just so exhausted. I don't know why. I really had fun with the delay, honestly. I was like, thank you for waiting for us. And they're like, well, I wasn't gonna walk to South Carolina. And they were actually pretty fun today. I liked the crowd going to South Carolina more than the crowd coming back, but it makes sense because the later it gets, I feel like the worse the delay feels. I really wanted to take a shower, especially with this job because I feel it's gross, but I wipe down my jump seat, all that kind of stuff. That's also my routine on the plane. I wipe down the phone. That way if my body's touching stuff or I'm putting the phone to my ear, it was just recently cleaned. When I get here to the hotel, wanted to post on Instagram, which I am doing again for the first time in a long time. I'm back on IG, y'all. The reason I was so excited for this Buffalo layover, you wanna know why? It was 30 hours. I wanted a layover where I would open my bag, my suitcase, and I wouldn't have to pack it back up for another 30 hours. This is a 10-hour layover. Literally, we are at 10 hours and 15 minutes. If you don't know the minimum, at least in this situation, at my airline, in the situation that we are in today, the minimum is 10 hours. I have to pack everything up and go to bed, and I'm talking to you guys right now instead of sleeping, but it's on 10 hours rest, and that's 10 hours from the second you get off the plane to the second you have to be back on the plane. So it's not 10 hours from when you get to your room or something like that. I just wanted to not be bothered with the packing because I have so much stuff. Also, this package that I received from one of y'all, thank you so much, Randy. I wanted to open it on camera, and I guess this is a little special of the holiday routine, but this video is almost, the title at least, is almost a misnomer. There's no such thing as a routine because of the fact that, I mean, you can have your little routines within the bigger thing, but in terms of what flights you're working, even if you have a set schedule, you still end up doing things that you probably didn't think you were gonna do. A dream to have a package to open. I don't know if, I think I'm just gonna rip it open. I really wonder what this is. God, this is so sweet. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Am I allowed to open this before Christmas? We're gonna, because I'm making the video, we're gonna say I'm allowed to open it. Oh, it's a book. Oh, I love this way. How to live mindfully and look after yourself. Oh, this is so up my alley. And there's a Starbucks gift card. I am literally like swooned right now. Thank you so much. And there's a letter.
Yeah, this is so sweet.
And Randy, your handwriting is insane. I'm excited to read this book too. This is just so up my alley. Yeah, I'm really grateful. Thank you. I think that the book allows you to, it's kind of one of those books where you just choose a moment. So I'm gonna just close my eyes. I'm gonna embrace the glorious mess that you are. Embrace that. I feel like that's very on par for this video. Randy, thank you. This is truly so kind. I don't know. Thank you. Just thank you. This is the sweetest gift ever. Thank you, Randy. And with that, the night routine is complete. I do face care, all that stuff. I did that already. I'm honestly gonna sit in bed and scroll on ChatGPT and just probably meditate for 5 minutes because I'm trying to promise myself that I will just spend 5 minutes a day feeling how I want to feel, like in terms of big manifestations that I have for 2025. And that's something that like is hard because I don't know, it's just hard to spend the time doing what you know you need to do. But I really want 2025 to be a big year for me. I'm there, so it's just about bringing it all into my reality. Like taking it from here and bringing it out here. Good night. Okay, y'all, I was just listening to my Christmas music. I'm gonna see if I can play it for y'all because it's such a good song. We just got major modifications this morning. I wasn't gonna talk to y'all until Buffalo. This time I'm a VR. We ain't going to Buffalo no more. We could scratch that. This is the flight attendant holiday routine, okay? The routine is not having a routine, and we are no longer going to Buffalo. I'm going to Tulum. I am so freaking excited. We're coming right back. We come back to New York City. I spend the night here again, and then we work again up Providenciale's turn. So this is honestly gonna be a ton more money, which I'm actually kind of excited about. The only thing was I was looking forward to a long layover. Like I've been telling y'all, I wanted to do my flight attendant holiday routine. I have my winter arc stuff going. I'm learning Spanish. I got 2 minutes to get out of here, so I don't have time to talk. But I want to film a little video for my Instagram and TikTok at the Christmas tree because our Christmas decorations in our terminal are insane. So pretty. Kind of sucks, I guess. It makes sense. Like the airline right now, the airline don't need me in Buffalo for 30 hours. The airline needs me to be working flights. So it's cool. I usually, honestly, I like weird trips though. Like I like when things start going, when there's a little bit of, oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Oh, okay. Let's switch up, let's change. That adaptability is what makes a good flight attendant, I think, honestly. And just in general, makes a good, that's my alarm being like, get out of here. It makes a good human being because you want to be able, it's not even just about like going with the flow, rolling with the punches. It's just like the more you're able to say, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm cool, let's go, let's try it out, let's do it. The more you're gonna see, I think, success. I'm just saying that they changed my position to the one position I don't like, bro! Made it back from Tulum. So cool to get to go there for like 30 minutes and have the Mexico sun hit my face and then end up in New York and it's literally like 15 degrees. I gotta work tomorrow. Providenciale's turn, Turks and Caicos. And it's super early. I have a very early showtime and it's already after midnight. So it just takes a long time. I have like 13 hours on this layover, maybe a little bit less. I don't like short layovers back to back to back to back. It stresses me out. I'm grateful that I'm alone though, because I'm alone and it's an airport hotel, if I don't make the van and I Uber, it's fine. Or no crew's looking for me, as long as I'm at the gate on time, it's fine. These kind of trips are the hardest trips for me. I need a layover, like 17 hours minimum for me to feel like it was a real layover. Like I didn't have to rush to sleep. And I have to wake up early to shave, It's a crazy time of year. And it's also just everything being so out of whack. You're up with the modifications and stuff. You're like, what's happening? But I'm okay. It's not easy. I made a little Instagram video. I went to make something for Christmas. And that's the thing. Everything happens in life at the time. Like it's not like I can make the Christmas video in a week. It's going to be too late. I've just been sitting in bed, rewatching my own TikToks. And I'm gonna go to sleep. I wanted to study Spanish so bad, but I know I need to sleep. All right, good night. Good morning. I'm shaving so I can be pretty for the customers. I'm racing to do this because it is at least 6:45. And my van is at 7:30. Dun, dun, dun. I really want a bagel this morning from the TWA hotel, and I'm like, do I have time? Okay, you guys, I'm here at the TWA hotel. I just finished work. Did I go to Providenciales? I want you to guess. With how this trip has been, did I go to Providenciales? Of course not. I was modified. We had a major delay due to maintenance. Sucks. It just sucks for the holidays. I mean, the delay for the customers went on for hours. I was removed from the flight and I was assigned to work a Fort Myers turn. So after hours of being at the airport, also, we get ground hold pay, but we're not being paid when we're not really, the door's not closed, we're sitting around waiting. It's kind of frustrating, but I will say, at least I did get paid for the flight. That is the saving grace. The longer flight. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I need to talk to somebody about that. Those days, y'all. It sucks because the customers have questions, and I'm a flight attendant that will update you to the T. Like, I give customer updates, I make announcements, but people don't feel like it's enough. Sometimes I think, and it's tough because sometimes, you know, what can be enough for like the fact that you are not going to your vacation, that you woke up at 3 a.m. to bring your whole family to the airport by 5 a.m. for an international flight, or like 6 a.m. and then you don't even leave until 2 p.m., you know? That was the kind of day they had. I was waiting around for a long time, but then I got assigned to work on the Fort Myers flight, also to fly back from Fort Myers. A complete crew change again for me, which has been happening all month. I've been briefing. I've probably briefed literally a million flight attendants at this point because I fly lead a lot. This has been holiday travel. This has been my holiday routine. It has been no routine at all, and I hope that it has shown you that, I guess, being a flight attendant's rolling with the punches, and you can still have a good time. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Tonight I get to see my mom. Tomorrow I get to go to Vancouver with a friend for Christmas Eve for my Christmas layover. So you better be here watching the video, okay? I will see y'all later, and this is the end of my trip. Thank you for spending a 3-day with me that was completely its own. Honestly, there was a lot of things to be grateful for. More money from yesterday's flight than I was gonna make in the end. I got the sun on my face in Mexico. Like, things can go not the way you planned, but they can also work out in your favor, which is pretty cool. Even though there are moments that just suck and there's nothing you can do to make it sweeter or better, at least it's the holidays. At least I got to wear my hat. This was the best part of the trip. This little girl from our airport operations crew in Fort Myers, she flew with us to New York. This little girl, she's like literally like 4 years old or something, 5. And I gave her a PA shout out, and then she said Merry Christmas to all the customers with me as they left. She's like, Merry Christmas, and I'm like, bye. I say thank you for thank you for flying JetBlue, and she's like, thank you for flying JetBlue, and I'm like, oh my God.